16-year-old Zac Sunderland of Thousand Oaks, California is set to begin a solo sail around the world, and he is hoping to be the youngest sailor ever to complete this journey alone. Zac and his mom, Marianne, joining us now from Marina del Rey, California. Thanks to both of you for being with us. And Zac, I'm just wondering, what is the motivation here? We were talking about this in our morning meeting, and you have been sailing all of your life from the time that probably almost before you could walk. And is this just kind of your equivalent of maybe backpacking through Europe? Is this just your chance to see the world in a way that's very familiar to you?
Yeah, and I love adventure, so that's one of the main things too, just getting out there and having a big adventure. And the sea I know really well, so that's my way of having the adventure.
And talk to us about where you're going to go, where you're really excited to go. I know you're going to the Solomon Islands, Australia, South Africa, Galapagos Islands, a few places to name a few. What are you really looking forward to, and what are you going to do there?
The Marshall Islands, my first stop. I'll be looking forward to that because that'll be my first big thing, getting away from all the preparation. That'll be awesome, and checking out there. I've never been there before, so that'll be amazing. And then also Australia, because I have some friends there. That'll be fun. Show me around there, Darwin. And yeah, it's looking forward to those places, but kind of a little bit nervous about going around Cape of Good Hope. That's one of the places I'm a little bit nervous about.
Yeah, talk to us about this, because I know that initially you were talking about going through the Suez Canal, but you changed your plan. Why is that? And talk to us about why the Cape of Good Hope is so treacherous.
Well, the Cape of Good Hope has a lot of weather down there, and it's low in the world, so there's a lot of big weather. But also, the Suez Canal is very notorious for piracy, so that's I chose the weather over the piracy because my boat can definitely handle the weather.
Certainly, and in fact, we talked today, we've run one story today where there were two recent hijackings of cargo ships there off the Somali coast, so certainly a concern there. And Mom, Marianne, he's only 16. Are you scared to send him off? Are you excited?
Oh, a little of both. We've done a lot of sailing ourselves, so we're familiar with the excitement and the thrill of getting to a new place and seeing some place that nobody has been to or can't fly to. But there are, he will have the low points too, so that does concern me, but not overly so.
Zac, talk to us about some of the difficulties of being alone. At some point you have to sleep on this trip. What do you do then?
Well, I've got a radar that will turn on and scan every, I think, 5 minutes, and if there's anything within 10, 15 miles of the boat, it will send off an alarm, so I'll know if there's anything around the boat. And other than that, you set the sails, make sure everything's good up on deck, and go down below and sleep.
So I know that you're going to have a satellite phone, but you're not going to be on it all the time. It costs about $2 a minute, is that right?
Yeah, it's pretty expensive. It's sponsored by one of my sponsors, ClearPoint Weather, so they've been very generous with that. But yeah, I can't be on all the time, but it's definitely a good way to keep in contact. I also have email over the single sideband on my boat, so I'll be able to blog and keep in touch with all my friends online. You're
going to see your mom and dad, though, right? You're going to see them on this trip?
Yeah, my mom and dad will probably fly into my first stop, the Marshall Islands first, which will be that'll be fun to see them again after 4 weeks. But yeah, they're planning to fly in a couple places.
And you're bringing your school books with you. Are you going to buckle down? We need you to commit to this.
Yes, definitely. I'll have enough time. I'll be out there with all the sailing and stuff. So I'll definitely be occupied out there, having my school and writing my book and doing some video stuff out there. So yeah.
And what do you think is the hardest part? Is it being alone? Because there are going to be stretches here. I think your first stretch is 4 weeks by yourself.
Yeah, that's going to be kind of interesting. Never really done huge things alone like that for a month, but I'll be in contact with everybody, and I'll be very busy setting up the boat for the first leg and getting everything ready, getting to know the boat a lot better, how it sails and everything. So should be pretty well occupied. Well,
we are certainly looking forward to charting your progress. Zac Sunderland and his mom Marianne with us from Marina del Rey. Thank you so much for telling us about your adventure. You're leaving here in a couple days. Thanks for being with us, you guys.
Thanks for having us.